Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Shanclen Shadow Productions. So this one's going to be a very special video because this is going to be my last video of 2023, and another very special reason is we just hit over 30,000 subscribers. Let's fucking go. It's just super exciting to see this channel grow, all my audience grow, and see all my new friends and family and out there and relatives that are joining up into the channel. So, you know, thank you guys so much. I cannot thank you guys enough for how fast we've grown in these past couple months with Shanclen Shadow Productions. And I'm so happy and grateful that you guys enjoy my content with all my stories and everything. The whole reason I started this whole channel, it's pretty crazy because I used to be a part of another group called Unearthing the Supernatural with my older brother. I started out that channel, but then I ended up giving it to him and kind of let him take over from there. So with all that stuff, you know, him and I, you know, being two awesome brothers that we're both very creative, and we both wanted to achieve our own goals as far as for when it comes to cinematography, telling these stories, and how we wanted to go about it. It's very different. I'm pretty sure if you have siblings out there, you know, you come to these paths where you have to kind of go your separate ways. So that's why I started out this first channel. I honestly didn't know what the heck I was going to do. I didn't know where I was going to go because, in a sense, for the past 5-6 years, it's been nothing but paranormal. So with this one, I just kind of wanted to do anything and everything that made me happy. Anything and everything where I can test out my skills as a videographer, photographer, and just a content creator in general. You know, as I'm pretty sure all of you out there know that I'm a very kind of introverted person. I never really like to go out into big, huge places, really talk to people. But these past couple years of me being on social media, me doing all this content and everything, I've kind of grown out of my shell, and I guess you can say, to be able to contact you guys, communicate with you guys, and just be open with you guys about everything. So yeah, it's pretty gnarly because looking back at what I was when I first started a couple months ago to where I am now, you know, I feel like I've grown a lot as far as for, you know, fine tuning and, you know, sharpening my sword's edge to find what I need to do for my channel and what my content is. So that very first video, I was just like, you know, just naming off a bunch of things what I want to do, and I still have a lot of things I want to do and be able to show you guys. I recently just got done with my sister's basketball games over the weekend, so this is why this video is a little bit later than normally scheduled videos that I have. So I'm going to be having some more video clips of my little sister playing high school basketball, and even, well, probably when this comes out today, we'll be doing a live stream with my little sisters too, so you guys can be able to ask some questions and just hang out with us too. So they're here for the new year, so it's a lot of fun too. So basketball, you know, that's what I used to do a lot, and I'm here to support my sisters 100% of the way. I got a new light source for my videos. If you guys have been watching like my other videos, I had like a ring light that was kind of like my source light for my face, so you can kind of, it was kind of like a harsh lighting and everything. So this one's definitely a lot softer. You know, I can control it, and I can use it for future documentaries or really any kind of interview style stuff I want to do in the future. So I'm really looking forward to that. So when I first started this channel, I really didn't know the direction where I wanted to go. Going down the paranormal route, going down all that stuff, it was honestly, I kind of got to the point where I was really sick of the paranormal. You know, I've been helping out my brother with ceremonies and doing all that stuff, and I'd gladly do that stuff because we're actually helping people when we do that stuff. But when it came to, you know, making paranormal investigations or paranormal videos, it was just, it kind of got really weird as far as for, you know, the people in it and kind of the community as far as for where their mind's at and where a lot of people are. But you know, this is where it takes me to my first video, or first kind of paranormal video, the Truth of Skinwalkers video, and still to this day is my highest ranked video that I have on my channel, currently at 350,000 views. So thank you guys so much for that, because I think the last time I talked about it, it was like, oh, at 100,000. So it's pretty crazy and gnarly how far the reach is for this. But then again, as far as for how interested people are in skinwalkers, and I'm honestly really glad I made that video because it really does set the record straight. And I know there's a lot of comments out there and everything asking me questions, but I'm so sorry. It's so hard for me to get to all the comments and all my videos because there's just so much to it. There's a lot of stuff that can't be fit inside of a normal comment section, and a lot of times it'll get like, some people will misread it, or something that I understand fully, I'll say into the comment section, but like people won't understand because they didn't grow up the way that we did. So that's why I leave a lot of that stuff to, whatever I put on here is what I'm comfortable with saying. And I really don't want to go more in depth with it because I don't really feel comfortable going too in depth with all of our sacred teachings and knowledge that we have. I really want to keep that sacred. Some things are just not meant for the open world yet. And so hopefully all that stuff, in the future will slowly be let out. But then I started telling more of my personal stories of my encounters going to like skinwalker tunnels that were on our lands, seeing those ends out, and then also discovery of ancient skins videos that I did. So all those are firsthand accounts of some of the ceremonies that we did throughout my early years of my apprenticeship with my brother. And I want to set the record straight. I'm not no medicine man. I was just a helper for a couple of years. So he's the one. If you guys want to go check him out, he's at Unearthing the Supernatural. He's releasing new content out there, so go check it out. So of his investigations that he's doing. So, but like I said, there's a lot of content that's out there that I've done, and it's just pretty much with a lot of comments. And yes, there's a lot of times I get comments about Wendigos. If I can do a video about that, I'm sorry. I honestly don't feel comfortable with doing a Wendigo video now, just because of the fact that it would be very hypocritical for me to do a Wendigo video if I myself am somebody that's not too, I guess, educated in the matter or have any experience with Wendigos. So that's kind of like the whole point of my Skinwalker video, is because I had experience of who they are, where they come from, and their origin stories. I don't know jack shit about Wendigos. So I haven't gone to those tribes, so maybe there's a tribal member out there who will make a video about it, or who's ballsy enough to do it. I'm pretty sure in the coming generations there will be. So stay tuned, keep an eye out for those guys. I'm leaving it to those guys and their teachings and everything out there. But there have been comments about Bigfoot though. And yes, I do have stories and experiences with Bigfoot or Sasquatch. Not really Yeti, because it's too warm down here for those guys. But yeah, I just pretty much, just going down my videos and everything, I started doing movie reviews. And I got a few comments out there of like, why are you doing movie reviews? You're a paranormal guy and everything. And this just kind of goes to show like how, I guess you can say, how broad and how wide I want my channel to be. It's stuff that I'm interested in. I love watching movies. I'm pretty sure everybody's watched a lot of movies out there, but kind of putting my 2 cents in there. And for any movies that really make me think. Somebody very close to me asked me, he's like, why do you do movie reviews? It's like, well, I only really do movie reviews about movies that make me think, and I love that. Movies that make me kind of question reality in a sense, but either question reality, spirituality, or my current situation in myself or the world. Kind of just those things that really intrigue me, and I just really want to kind of like make a conversation about it and see what you guys think, if that movie made you guys feel a certain way about it too. That's just something that me and my bros always talk about all the time, so I just want to make content about that too. So that brings me to my last 2 kind of paranormal-ish videos that I've done. Paranormal Investigating Needs to Change and Truth is Smudging. Now, the reason why I really made those videos is because the neglect of the spiritual world, the neglect of spiritual beings, is something that's very popularized. And it's at the point of where I'm trying to make you guys think. I'm trying to make you guys think like, okay, so far this is where everybody is inside of the box of the paranormal, and it's either it's based off religion, or it's based off of what you've seen on TV shows. Kind of like how I mentioned in that video before, you guys, pretty sure everybody knows there's ghosts and paranormal out there now, but it's trying to make you guys think outside of the box, think more about it, and think of the possibilities that are out there. And it's not just one religion, it's not just indigenous, it's not just this. We're talking about the spiritual world. There's a lot of religions, there's a lot of spirits that are out there. So there's a lot of different things you have to think about when you're walking this world and this earth and these lands, and there's so much to think about, and just to kind of take into mind when you go visit these places. And just bottom line is just be respectful. And while you're a guest in somebody else's home, don't come walking in the house with muddy shoes, or making a ruckus, destroying things, breaking things, kind of thing. But yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at right now with my channel. I have big plans for 2024. I want to start making some like short films, some documentaries, telling kind of my stories, but actually just letting my creativity flow. I'm going to be going on more travel vlogs. That's something I definitely want to go do, is go check out some more sacred sites. I can go show you guys those places and tell you those stories and my experiences I've had at those places, to go give offerings and everything. And I will be giving some more teaching videos. There are some more teachings about how you pray, how do you give offering, and kind of just questions like that in my mind, I thought they were kind of really self-explanatory, but there's a lot of people out there that kind of really don't know those things. And I will teach you like my perspective from how us Indigenous people do it. But it really comes down to who you are. Where do you come from? Like, where do your people come from? What's the originality of your ancestors, of where you come from, wholeheartedly. And I know there's a lot of people out there that kind of have mixed religions and mixed races, so go to the one that calls out to you and learn from those people, and then the reason why like I do these teaching videos and everything, it's like, it's not the cold-hearted like set in stone ways of how to do things. It's you could take the knowledge that I give you and take pieces of it that fit you, and discard the rest that is not. It's like a Bruce Lee saying that I always like to say: keep what is needed and discard what is not. So you can go check out all these other paranormal teaching content creators that are out there. Take lessons from them and take lessons from different religions and do all these things, and just be a sponge. Learn as much as you can, because all these beings are in the spiritual world. So that's kind of like the message that I have. So but yeah, it's pretty gnarly that I'm not gonna just be doing paranormal videos. I'm gonna be doing production stuff. I'm gonna be showing you guys some of the clips of my sister's basketball games, like this one. And here's some more drone shots of a place I went to near Page, Arizona recently for Christmas. And here's a workout video of me shirtless. Just kidding. No, I'm not going to be doing that for a good while. I'm not ready. I don't got the body ready for that yet. But yeah, I'll be doing maybe some fitness videos pretty soon. But I feel like I need to get a little bit more stronger and a little bit more, I guess, used to filming in the gym. I know there's a lot of kind of controversy out there about filming in a gym and, people's privacy. And that's kind of like the main reason why it's stopping me. It's kind of awkward to have a camera in there and doing all this stuff. No hate on the content creators in the gym field. I give you guys props for being able to do that in the public and just, do your thing and focus on that, so maybe soon I'll be able to do that. We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, it's just pretty gnarly and crazy how far we've grown so far and so fast. And I cannot thank you guys enough for all of this and, for enjoying my content and just enjoying what I have to say. It comes a lot from, somebody who thought a couple months ago that no one would ever listen to my stories. No one would ever listen. I'm just a native dude that's out here, But, I really appreciate everything, you guys. And, Happy New Year to you all. Be sure, check out all my social medias, my Instagram. I do some stories on there, some video clips of my sister's basketball games and everything. I ask you questions, polls, and everything. And that's where you can kind of get all the updates from my upcoming live streams or anything like that, for episode updates and all that stuff. So if you want to stay tuned, mainly my Instagram at official SSP. So go check that out. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a very great new year. And I hope 2024 is very fruitful for you all. You know, for all the heartache and hardships you went through 2023, I hope they get better in 2024 for you. I hope everything works out for you. This is your year, you know, be always smile. And a great teaching I always have is fake laugh whenever you're feeling down. When you fake laugh, that fake laugh will turn into a real laugh, and that happiness will grow from there. Don't be like jokers out there, though. It's kind of weird. You know, but thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for following Shanclen Shadow Productions. This is it for 2023, and I will have to sign off. And maybe in 2024 I'll do a review on this one, but we'll see how the years go. I'm in it for the long run, and I'm excited to work with you all and should give you guys more content. So Hagona, everybody. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check out all my social medias. Hagona. Fuck. Just kidding. I got a new I guess you can say light. What the fuck is it called? Can't see. It's just how this thing right here. Yeah. Yes. It's too loud. Fuck them boys in blue. Keep it down.